This is the battle we have dreaded and prayed for, my brother. We must take control of the cosmodrome from the Chinese and the Americans. The missiles there will serve a feast of deadly toxin on our enemies and start the true liberation of the world. My general, this is our destiny.
I like how we have a bulletin point that just says our destiny is at hand.
Oh, that's great. This is why everyone likes the GLA. Their personality.
The completion of the cause, TM, is at hand.
Yeah, one of the things about the GLA campaign is it's probably the most humorous. Like, you have these cutscenes where they go all goofy and say stuff like, oh, I killed 3, I killed 4. And the other ones are more straight. Like, people have been debating about it in the thread if the US campaign is, or the US units are actually played serious as the type of hoorah, super patriotism style stuff that Call of Duty has popularized in recent years.
Well, it was interesting that people that were saying that were kind of going, well, we're not from North America, because I remember when I first played this, my friends and I, since even though we live in Canada, we've got a lot of exposure to US media, so we were just kind of laughing along because we're just like, yep, that's what it's like when we're watching CNN and Fox News.
Also, these guys totally forgot, apparently, to complete the briefing. So they let you play the game, and then, oh, we forgot, we still have exposition to do.
Oh shit, yeah, let's throw that in.
Did they pause it for you, or all of a sudden your base is built when you come back?
I think they might pause it. I remember back when I originally played this game, I was really big into map making, and I think there was actually a function for that. And I think that they used it here, so it stops time and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Did this game come with a map maker, or was it like a custom tool?
It was actually included in the installation. Like, it was an external dev tool, but like the game came bundled with it.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't remember that. But then again, I didn't pay attention to stuff like that.
And here I remember, I don't need to build rebels, I have this.
You can get them for free.
Yeah, this ability is actually kind of funny. Or maybe not funny, but kind of handy to have, because it just spawns a whole bunch of guys everywhere you want.
They just came out of the ground.
Yep. What does you get, like 15 or something when you've got the max level?
I think the max level is like 16.
Ah.
Yeah, so like, you know, like in this mission, your objective is to capture stuff, so you just spawn 16 guys, every one of them can capture stuff.
Just send them around. Okay, you go here, you go here, you go there.
Yeah, we'll see some of that in action later. And here, my first thought was actually putting them in the second building to line of sight any enemies, so they have to get in range of the rebels. Then I decided otherwise, and in retrospect, I probably should have
kept them
stuck
in
with
the
my
other
initial.
one.
Yeah, should have stuck with my initial decision, but it doesn't actually end up mattering.
American and Chinese forces have fortified the area.
So I know that the GLA, they don't have power and they don't have like a radar building. That's why you have to build the van. So what are the buildings for China that gives you radar?
China, you build an upgrade for a command center, and the US, you just have a radar on your command center by default.
Oh, okay.
Let's fight.
For some reason I always did like the...
initiated. What does that mean?
Oh, I missed that.
That's something. That's a special ability of the US. We'll cover it more in the US campaign.
You always knew
But
you were.
right now,
You always knew you were playing against a U.S. opponent if you saw that when you were doing multiplayer.
yeah, I'm not sure why they decided to actually reveal that to all the enemy players. Like, this isn't like a super weapon or anything.
Nope.
No lack of courage. Fast as I can.
In
So,
in multiplayer, I don't know. It seems like when they build a super weapon, it doesn't actually show where the super weapon is in the campaign. I'm assuming it doesn't do that in multiplayer either.
No. It just gives you the counter.
I'm hungry.
Right.
That's a lot of
yeah,
supplies.
although in multiplayer, in the campaign, like you can see the black areas, unexplored areas. In multiplayer, you start with the entire map explored, so if you know where your opponent started, you can actually like blind fire your super weapons and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whereas in this in the campaign missions, you can't actually fire at the Chinese base, for example, because you can't see the Chinese base.
Right.
So even
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's kind of annoying actually, because even though you know where the enemy buildings are, you can't actually do anything about them.
Our friend the train is back.
I will slip in.
Yeah, I don't think it actually ends up killing even a single unit in this whole mission, surprisingly.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yes, yes. Don't get on my bad side.
Well, I'm just thankful for small favors, to be honest.
I will try to hurry.
Yeah, the train's pretty devastating. It's invulnerability, nigh invulnerability.
I hear you.
It's basically invulnerable in all but name.
Ooh, sniper versus sniper.
A warrior has fallen.
Yeah, except those guys are actually running away.
Those what guys? All I saw were some bushes.
Our will is strong.
It's just some walking shrubbery
Yep.
and nothing to see here.
A good vantage point. Light tank of the GLA.
Those,
Yeah, so
those new walking shrubberies.
yeah, at that point I decided, I don't know, maybe those shrubs are gonna stand still and like turn around and decide to attack Jarman Cal, and so I stationed him in the building. And yeah, here's an example of how useful this ability is. There's an oil refinery there
And you
that
can
I
just...
want to capture, so let's just spawn like 16 guys.
The building belongs to us now. Let's fight.
Even better, once you get your stealth upgrade, you can just drop them in and no one will know where they are.
Yeah, that's the other new thing for this mission at the palace. You can build a camouflage upgrade, and so long as rebels don't actually fire, they will remain invisible.
There's stealth when they move too.
Yes, when they move to...
Oh boy.
oh, hey.
Scorpion.
At first I thought send my scorpions at them, but then I remembered, oh hey, I have Jarman Kill in that building there, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I am waiting. Who's the damage steady?
So,
And
yeah.
that's why he's
Now
the
we-
best.
Free Overlord
Yeah.
tank.
Preparing my
With a Gatling cannon on it too.
Mm-hmm.
new spot in position.
That
Now you
saves
just need
what,
one with a
3,200?
propaganda tower on it.
I am waiting. Extra large. General! Our land is being attacked!
That just saved you what, like $3,200 effectively?
Pretty much.
What do you want with me?
So that's like 4 scorpion tanks worth of credits
I will obey.
for 1 rebel I spawned in for free.
Cannot we live in peace? If
Let's
that
kick
is
up the
what
dirt.
you want.
Good times.
Also,
Go ahead.
something that's worth mentioning, the radar scan upgrade for the radar van. What it does is
We take what we need.
that it gives the radar van the ability to reveal unexplored areas in a small radius. And I think that guy actually got run over by the train. That napalm cannon. Yeah, so anyway, about the radar scan, the annoying thing about it is that you have to select each individual radar van and apply that ability manually, whereas in the expansion they actually make it appear in the sidebar with all the general's abilities.
That's handy.
So that, yeah, so in the vanilla game it's not really that useful simply because of how micromanagey it is.
Is that the... was that the supply drop plane, or was that the carpet bombing plane?
It was a supply drop. The carpet bombing looks very different.
Looks like you've got both super weapons breathing down your neck now.
Yeah, they don't even announce those, like, they just pop in at some point.
Which is interesting since they announced them in multiplayer.
I am waiting.
Like, you don't...
Yeah, especially when nuke just pops in at 1 minute in.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute from firing.
What's
I
junk
think
it might-
repair do?
Excuse me?
You just got an upgrade junk repair, and it looked like all your vehicles started repairing.
Oh yeah, that's the one I mentioned in the previous mission. It just lets all your vehicles auto repair.
Does that work for the Overlord tank or no?
Unfortunately no. It's only GLA vehicles.
That would have been
Yeah,
nice.
Rocket barrage.
yeah, well, stealth fighters really aren't that big of a deal considering how fast they die.
Yeah, more useful to have the...
I will do my best.
Oh.
Yeah, more useful to have the Tomahawk launcher, for example.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, oh, wow, forgot about those guys.
And now we have a Paladin tank too.
Those missiles just kind of made like 90-degree turns in midair.
Those are some maneuverable Tomahawks.
That
And
was,
that's a good news of a nuke.
Yeah, the computer is
Oh
just
no,
not
you lost
any
all
good
your-
at super weapons, is it?
You just lost all your free units.
Well, it was like 8.
Yeah, not all of them, but fair number.
Make my own path.
Yeah, the stealth fighters are just not as useful as the Raptors.
4 on the floor. Don't push.
Yeah, and they just, you know, they pop in, they fire, and then they die. That's about it. And yeah, I didn't account for that thing being there.
What did that?
The strategy center fired from the howitzer.
Oh,
Yeah, it has a cannon defense on it, so it's one of those buildings that has a defense ability.
yeah.
Yeah, and so here I decide, hey, I have all these guys, and not many units to take this base out, so
Let's just start capturing things.
yeah.
If it works, it works.
Courage will be seen by all. We will not be oppressed.
Is that a repair pad right there in the middle?
No, that's a supply drop. Just periodically drops in
Oh,
supplies.
that's right. I remember those structures.
The way that you get free money when you're US.
I keep trying to figure out any way that you can keep that Overlord tank for longer.
Spoilers, the Overlord actually makes it all the way to the end of the game.
Nice.
Will be seen by all.
So you're gonna try to steal his particle cannon too?
Who's next?
What do you mean try, Steven?
We have captured the building.
You know, at this point, those guys are pretty much all that's left of the defenders of the base.
And there's your supplies.
Yeah, so US plane just coming in, they apparently didn't get the memo that this base belongs to the GLA now.
Right, I like to think that the U.S. High Command's like still sending them the supply drops, and they don't know. Nobody told them.
Well, you know, the last orders were to drop supplies every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Kind of reminds me of Lost, where they get the food supply drops on the island, and for no reason. Because the people doing the supply drops, they were never told to stop doing them.
Also, I think the train just killed like three more Chinese units who were attacking the building.
There's that train working for you.
What's the mission, sir?
We have captured the building.
Yeah, you see, all you have to be, you just have to be the GLA, and then the tanks, or the, whatchamacallit, the trains all like you all of a sudden.
Let's kick up some dirt.
So are we turning this into a USA campaign now? Or are you going to keep building GLA units, or are you going to switch over to US?
Well, the US base is closer, so,
Made in the US of A.
yeah, we have people who can pilot a F-22 Raptor, right?
Yeah. Can't be that hard.
Armor ready for action.
Just need to push this button, push that button, pull down on this stick. Whoa!
You know, they played a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
There you go.
Yeah.
Detail reporting.
Wasn't that the reason in Snakes on a Plane for how the guy was able to land the plane?
I never saw
never
that
watched
movie,
it.
honestly.
Oh.
That guy just got confused, apparently, because, presumably because the US has been wiped out and he didn't really know where to go.
Oh,
And,
the
oh,
Strawberries
a
are
bunch
back.
of bushes.
Those snipers are
No lack of courage.
not as good as Jarman Cal.
That Overlord tank, is literally on its last bit of health.
Yeah, it's on its last leg. Last tread.
Well, it still has 4.
I will make my own path. I am going.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
goes.
Oh, can you repair it in there?
It's fine. Yeah, you can totally repair vehicles.
Oh, nice.
Well, that was
Pretty
fast.
quickly, too.
Yeah, that was really quick. And it's ready to fight another day for glorious GLA.
Yeah, just put on some, Oh, by the way, here at the side, I haven't shown off this outfit, this Anthrax bomb in the entire campaign. Yeah,
That
killed one of my guys.
That worked pretty well.
No big deal.
Oh well, he was only a slave. No big deal.
Yeah, also that's like the one GLA air unit.
It already needs repair.
Some old junker plane.
No cost is too great.
Drops the bomb.
Like tank of the GLA.
So, yeah, here I built some Raptors because the Chinese actually have a bunch of MiGs. Raptors are pretty good against air units, theoretically.
I like how this is turned into. So, welcome to Let's Play Command & Conquer Generals, the US campaign.
Well, the US campaign's next up, so you can look at it as a little preview.
Teaser, if you will.
I am waiting.
Yeah, and,
Ooh,
like I said
Scud
before,
Storm. You're
I can't actually use the
Using that particle.
can't really use the
the Scud
super
Storm.
weapons properly because I can't see the Chinese base.
Right.
So the particle cannon's just kind of wasted.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Then we'll get to see how entertaining the Scud Storm is.
You still use the particle cannon better than the US did in the last mission.
Yeah, you destroyed buildings.
Well, to not use it better than the AI in the last mission, I would have to literally fire it at empty ground.
Warrior has fallen.
What do you got?
Yeah, well, those Raptors didn't do nearly as well as I had hoped.
No lack of courage. We are the just
Yeah, well, so much for that rocket.
Yeah.
That one's just decoration.
What are they even doing up here? I guess they're preparing for a missile launch.
Well, it's a cosmodrome. They're presumably trying to launch a satellite into space.
Yeah.
Wow, that
what the hell is going on with that tank?
wow.
He's having a bad
He just
day.
does not want to give up against that train. Either does the dozer apparently.
Rocket barrage ready.
And I'm
There's
guessing
a-
the Chinese base is in the top left there then.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you actually have to destroy it. I think it might be enough if you just capture the ground control and the launch pad. Yeah, but since I didn't exactly practice this, I end up going into...
Oh, it took them all out. Wow.
Yeah, so I end up going into the Chinese base simply because I kind of forget about capturing that thing.
Right.
Prepare to
A
fight.
warrior has fallen.
Oh, you're gonna have to move soon. You're gonna have a nuke coming.
We control the skies.
Yeah, that was my fault, but spoilers, I don't make it in time to stop the nuke. Even though it is sitting right at the edge of our base.
It's probably gonna shoot the nuke at a garrison structure again.
Destroy the rocket jet.
Or shoot
Not
it there at your free units.
Yeah, now I can target the sub store, man.
That's a good target.
Yeah, I'm targeting at the MiGs because those are doing more damage than the nuke will ever do right now.
Yes, I understand. I will do this.
That was satisfying.
Not
And
sure
this
which
train
is-
is just gonna slowly kill all of the Chinese troops.
Clearly, that train conductor is your greatest ally.
He's just completely oblivious to all of this. And here I'm looking at
Has fallen.
what the nuke hit.
Wow.
It hit an empty field.
Well, he attempted to hit your Scud Storm.
Yeah, he did some damage to it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I had even any units there. Like, what was the AI doing there?
Is that all
And
that's
Overlord.
left of your attack is the Overlord tank?
Yep,
Let's fight.
Overlord's still going.
One path
Good
to
old
freedom.
Overlord.
Nothing will
And he's even repairing now because he's at 2 stars now, and for some reason I can't build a 4th Raptor. I don't know why.
Do you have one flying around somewhere?
Spoilers, if you look at the mini-map, you can actually see it patrolling around the area I set it to.
There it is.
And you just
And,
forgot to grab him.
Yeah, that Gatling tank, it doesn't really do much, so I just kind of ignore it. Yeah, and there I find it.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
It is time.
So you have to capture
Oh,
those
boy.
2 structures, and you captured one of them, but every time you tried to capture the other one, it killed the unit.
Yeah, the MiG came in and blew it up.
Oh, wow. That Overlord, he got pretty beaten up by those 3 tanks.
Yeah, but on the other hand, he's 3 stars now.
Yep.
It's too great. Our way is
Which means he's
And, here I
practically
decide-
invincible.
Yeah, here I decide, let's turn this into a China campaign too.
our courage will be seen by all.
It's been too long since we since we played China.
Surely this is
Uh-oh.
the
Well,
best
The
mission.
train's backing up.
Our way
Well, I mean, we have that one Overlord, he's getting kind of lonely. We should perhaps get him some company.
Absolutely.
Our courage will be seen by all.
The train
And
seems
for
to
some
have
rea-
reached the end of the tracks. It's going backwards.
Yeah. Just bounces back and forth all campaign.
Pretty much that's all it does. Like, the trains in the in this game are scripted to drive around a set path of waypoints, and once they once they reach the edge of a map, they just drive off of the edge of a map and drive around outside the map and then drive onto the path again and just loop around forever.
I hope you capture that building quickly. Nope.
Almost. Oh, you got it.
All these guys, yeah, all those guys are free anyway, so it's not like I care about losing them.
This is the Overlord tank.
And here I remember, like here I was thinking, what do I need to wipe out the Chinese units? Oh no, I just haven't captured this guy, this thing.
I will crush in a moment.
Oh, the Scud Storm's almost back up too.
My glory is ours.
There we go.
So yeah, these Arab terrorists apparently are smart enough to reprogram a space rocket into an ICBM.
Why not?
They played a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator, they played a lot of Kerbal Space Program.
They were able to indoctrinate a couple astrophysicists somehow.
To come over to the cause. No one in the GLA actually knows what the cause is. It's one of those, like, it started as the cause, and then the people who knew what the cause was died.
You see those people? Those are the guys who asked what is the cause. So that's what happens. That's why you don't ask what the cause
They
is.
get blown up with green smoke.
Those buildings are doing pretty well.